Wakey wakey, eggs and shaky. Today I'm going to show you what I've been drinking every morning, just called Shakeology, and just the benefits of it and how you can make it taste better. I mean, it tastes awesome alone without adding fruit, but I would highly recommend adding fruit. The kind I have been drinking is chocolate Shakeology. This is what it looks like. Uh, The four main things Shakeology focuses on is weight loss, it lowers cholesterol, it gives you energy, and also it gives you a healthier digestive system. And the biggest thing I can tell you that I noticed is this has been almost a month. I think I'm in probably I think this is like 3.5 weeks for me. So the biggest thing I noticed is week one. Uh, yeah, I would, before I started doing Shakeology, what I would have for breakfast is I would have Greek yogurt and a protein bar for breakfast. And by the time 9 o'clock would roll around, I'd be starving. I'd be waiting for lunch, and it would just be like, and sometimes I'd even just, get something else to eat before I take lunch, and sometimes it would turn into, you know, pretty much having a lunch before lunch, and this is where I started putting on a little bit of pounds. So um, before I did that, and I started doing that, week one, that's the first thing I really noticed. For doing it for 3 weeks now, with my workouts and everything, I've noticed I've been getting some tone, which is what I'm really shooting for, and uh, it was about I think it was about a week ago, 2 week or a week and a half ago. One of the things my mom said, she looked at me one day and she's like, wow, Josh, your complexion was really cleared up, and uh, with working out and with Shakeology, it's really helped improve my skin, and eventually down the road, it's supposed to help you improve like healthier hair. Uh, but I talk about this stuff all the time. I highly recommend it, and they also have other flavors too. Which next month I'm trying the tropical strawberry flavor, and they have a greenberry tea type flavor, which is I heard is really good. But I've been hearing that the tropical strawberry is really good. I'm a strawberry kind of guy, so I think I would really, really, really am pumped for the strawberry. So, um, as I mentioned, the Shakeology, another thing I've noticed is that it gives you a ton of energy. I mean, right now I'm recording this as soon as I woke up. Just to show you, it is just a little after 5 o'clock in the morning. Um, I am not lying. I will prove to you that it is still early in the morning. Uh, See, it's still dark. I live near a water plant, so there's trucks pulling in currently. So yeah, it is still very early in the morning. But what I'm going to show you today is a recipe for chocolate Shakeology. It is called the chocolate peanut butter Shakeology. And this by far is my favorite, and I'm sure I'm going to love all the other kinds, but I'm going to show you how to make it today. So here we go. Bear with me. I am recording this by holding my hand, and well, I'm going to try to sit this down somewhere so you can see me as well, but bear with me. This is like the first thing I get so excited at making in the morning, so who knew I could cook? Nah, just kidding. Uh, the very first thing you want to do is you need to get 1 scoop of Shakeology, put that in your blender. Hey, happiness. Next thing you want to do, it calls for 3/4 cup of water, which I have my lovely Brita filter here, which is very highly recommended if you want to switch to water and make water taste better. Best investment ever. Also, it saves money. So, because before I was drinking like pretty much almost like a case of water a week, and that's like $6 a week. $6 a week, like what, 4 weeks in a month. Uh, there's $24 right there. And this I buy maybe once every 2 months, maybe. So, and that Brita filters, you get two in a pack, and that's only like 20 some bucks for it. Makes sense. So anyway, this calls for 3/4 cup of water. So I'll get some water. 1, 2, and 3. After you get the water, it calls for a scoop of peanut butter. Sorry, a tablespoon of peanut butter. So bear with me. I'm going to sit the phone down for a second. This also is my favorite part too, because I put the peanut butter in, and then I can scoop the peanut butter that's left in the tablespoon and eat it. Usually after I put the peanut butter in too, to avoid hassle later of wanting to clean dishes and it being harder, I usually rinse out a tablespoon, wash it immediately, because if you don't rinse that stuff out, that peanut butter really can crust up later and it becomes a pain in the butt washing. So at least recommend washing after you're done. After I get the peanut butter in, probably can hear the alarm in the background, so you know it's in the morning. The next thing it calls for is soy milk, which you can use rice milk as well, but pick the phone back up here. Yeah, use soy milk. It is very delicious. So either soy milk or rice milk, highly recommend. So this calls for half a cup of soy milk. So I will pour it in a happy little cup, but halfway. And take that, you put that in, and same thing, your dishes, wash them, make it easier. Let's put the milk away, and also after that you want to add any kind of fruit, which I add this week. I've been adding strawberries, fresh strawberries and blackberries, but you can really add anything. The first week I was adding bananas. Yeah, any fruit you can think of, you can add. So I usually add about 4 strawberries and four blackberries. And once again, I'm going to put the phone down. This also brings in the flavor with fruit. And first couple days I didn't add fruit, then like I said, the first week I started adding bananas when I went grocery shopping that week, and the banana really tastes really good. It's almost like a chocolate covered banana with a little kick of peanut butter. But same with strawberries too. I was just doing strawberries alone too, and that really makes it. Dropping stuff over here. Really makes it like a chocolate covered strawberry type flavor. But the very last thing, actually I'm gonna try to set my phone up, see if that works. Alright, there we go. Last thing it calls for is ice for thickness. So I'm gonna grab the ice. You may have to chisel it a little bit because it's ice and it's hard to get out. But also I've been doing ice cubes lately to make it a little bit easier. But you pretty much gauge it with ice. I usually add a couple, probably like 2.5 fistfuls. That should be plenty of ice for thickness. And after that, got everything away. Most important thing, which I'll show you here, is make sure that the bottom of your blender is on tightly and your lid's on tightly, because if you're a person like me that really doesn't cook as much as, well now, you know, is now, but yeah, it doesn't cook as much and hasn't even operated anything in like probably, like, we got this blender when my wife and I got married, and ever since I started Shakeology, this is the most I've ever used it. So yeah, so make sure those are tight, because like first couple days I noticed I was like, water was leaking at the bottom and it was a mess, and it was chaos. And that, yeah, you just want to make sure everything's on tightly, because you don't want to clean up. I mean, doing dishes can be a pain in the butt, but cleaning up a mess too, it's just like, and you don't want that to happen. So anyway, the final step is the mixing. So I will set this phone over a little bit further, because you're probably going to be hearing some loud noises. So bear with me. Let's blend it. And you pretty much gauge it to how thick you want your shakes. So I like mine pretty thick, because they taste, I mean, like I said, they taste amazing. I wouldn't recommend this if I didn't think this was, you know, a bad product, or just I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't think this product was amazing. So I highly recommend it. It's so good, and it's good for your body, and you guys will just love it. So basically, voila, strawberries and blackberries with some chocolate Shakeology, chocolate peanut butter recipe. So, and pour away. That, my friends, is the sound of happiness in a cup. After that, see a little bit left over. Yeah, top it off. Cheers. Good, if I can say. And there you go, folks. There you have it. Chocolate peanut butter recipe. There's many more for the different flavors of Shakeology. And if you have any questions, please email me at my fitness page, or also you email me at commitgetfit@gmail.com, or add my personal page on Facebook. Just type my name, Joshua Bartley, and I'll be more than happy to answer any of the questions you have about Shakeology, or any questions in general. So it's Thursday. It's almost the weekend. Enjoy Thursday. Stay strong. Keep working out. And keep smiling. Till next time, have a good one.